Hello, and welcome to the Designing with Love podcast. I am your host, Jackie Pellegrin, where my goal is to bring you information, tips, and tricks as an instructional designer. Hello, GCU students, alumni, and fellow educators. Welcome to episode 35 of the Designing with Love podcast. In this episode, I will provide an introduction to the SAM model, why you should choose it for rapid development, the phases of the model, tips for implementing the model, along with some common pitfalls and how to avoid them. The SAM model was developed by Dr. Michael Allen, a well-known expert in instructional design and the founder of Allen Interactions. SAM was created as a more agile and iterative alternative compared to traditional linear models like ADDIE. The SAM model emerged from the need to speed up development, reduce rework, and create more engaging learning experiences. Traditional models like ADDIE often require completing one phase before moving to the next, which can lead to discovering flaws in the design too late in the process. In contrast, the SAM model encourages early and frequent feedback, prototyping, and iteration. One thing that is important to understand about the SAM model is there are two main versions. This can be helpful when you are deciding which path to take during your project. The first version is called SAM1, which is a basic three-phase model that is suitable for small projects. The second version is called SAM2, which is a more detailed version that is ideal for larger, team-based projects. It includes more explicit steps like the Savvy Start. This is a brainstorming session where key stakeholders collaborate to define the project direction. Now that you have a solid background of the SAM model and how it compares to other traditional models, I will take a few minutes to provide 6 key reasons why this model is ideal for rapid development. These key reasons are inspired by ChatGPT. Reason number 1, iterative prototyping saves time. SAM encourages the development of quick prototypes instead of detailed, fully built courses from the start. In addition, prototypes are tested and revised early, reducing time spent fixing problems later in the process. Reason number 2, early and ongoing stakeholder involvement. From the Savvy Start session onward, SAM brings together all key voices, including instructional designers, SMEs, developers, and clients. This helps to reduce miscommunication, aligns expectations, and ensures the final product meets learner and business needs in a quicker time frame. Reason number 3, reduces rework. Traditional models like ADDIE often lead to excessive revisions after the development phase, which can cost design teams valuable time. In addition, SAM's continuous feedback loops are able to catch issues early, helping to minimize major last-minute changes. Reason number 4, built for flexibility and agility. SAM is able to accommodate changes easily, making it perfect for fast-paced environments where client needs or content may shift. In addition, it mirrors agile methods used in technology, which helps teams to stay responsive and focused. Reason number 5, encourages creativity and innovation. By focusing on frequent brainstorming and collaboration, SAM helps instructional designers experiment and refine creative solutions more rapidly. Reason number 6, improves final product quality. Remember, rapid doesn't mean rushed. SAM's frequent reviews and testing help ensure that even under time constraints, the final learning experience is polished and effective. In a nutshell, SAM helps instructional designers build better learning experiences faster by starting small, testing early, improving often, and staying flexible. All right, so now that you have a good understanding of why you should choose the SAM model for rapid development, I will cover the phases of the SAM model, along with some practical examples of how it can be used in a project. The scenario and examples were inspired by ChatGPT. Here's the scenario. A national retail chain wants to train its customer service team on handling inquiries and upselling techniques for a new line of eco-friendly home goods. First is the preparation phase. This consists of gathering information and understanding the performance goals and learning needs. Here's the steps to complete. First, meet with the retail manager, customer service leads, and a few frontline staff. Next, identify any performance gaps, such as lack of product knowledge and inconsistent customer experience. Then, define what success looks like, such as the staff should be able to confidently answer questions and increase upsell conversions by 15%. Finally, gather content such as product features, customer FAQs, and current customer feedback. Next is the iterative design phase, which consists of developing rough prototypes, soliciting feedback early and often, and making continuous improvements. In this phase of the process, there are 3 elements, which are the savvy start, prototyping, and review and iteration. Here's the steps to complete. First, hold a savvy start session with the stakeholders, including the SMEs, trainers, and a few customer service reps. Then, sketch out the learning experiences, such as a short video demo, a product knowledge game, and scenario-based role plays. Next, create a quick prototype of a scenario-based quiz and mock-up of the interactive product guide. Then, share the prototypes with stakeholders for feedback. Finally, revise the prototypes based on feedback, such as including more real customer questions, simplifying navigation, and changing the tone to be more conversational. Finally, there's the iterative development phase, which consists of developing working versions and testing and refining the final project through ongoing testing and feedback. Here's the steps to complete. First, begin by developing the e-learning module in your authoring tool, such as Articulate Rise or Adobe Captivate. Next, conduct internal testing after each component is built, such as one scenario or product interaction at a time. Then, run a pilot test with 10 customer service reps. Next, collect feedback from the employees. Some examples of feedback can include, please include more guidance on objection handling, or add a badge system for completing the modules. Finally, apply final tweaks such as adding coaching tips, include a short leaderboard, and include a printable quick reference guide. The final result. By integrating these phases into a project as explained in the example, this provides a short, engaging, scenario-driven e-learning course that is, number 1, easily completed in 30 minutes. Number 2, includes interactive product knowledge checks. Number 3, prepares staff to confidently and consistently support customers. And number 4, is delivered just in time for the new product launch. Great. So now that you have a solid framework for how each of the phases of the SAM model work in rapid development, I wanted to provide you with 4 tips for implementing the model, how to accomplish each one, and why it matters. Tip number 1, prioritize the Savvy Start. Kick off with a focused, collaborative Savvy Start session. How to accomplish this? Number 1, involve key stakeholders early. Number 2, use the session to brainstorm, sketch ideas, and align learning goals. Number 3, keep it informal and idea-driven. Remember, the goal is clarity and creativity, not perfection. Why it matters. A strong start ensures everyone shares a common vision, reducing delays and confusion later. Tip number 2, start prototyping early. Don't wait to build a polished version. Create a quick, scrappy prototype early on. This is something many designers refer to as a dirty design. How to accomplish this? This can include a clickable mockup, a rough storyboard, or a sample activity. And number 2, share it with stakeholders for feedback before moving to final development. Why it matters. Early prototypes expose issues and opportunities fast, saving time and effort later. Tip number 3, embrace feedback loops. Build regular review and feedback points throughout the project. How to accomplish this? Number 1, treat feedback as part of the process, not a final hurdle. Number 2, use surveys, usability testing, and informal check-ins with users and SMEs. Why it matters. Continuous feedback keeps the solution learner-focused and adaptable as needs shift. Tip number 4, Stay agile and flexible. Be prepared to pivot or revise as needed because SAM thrives on adaptability. How to accomplish this? Number 1, use short development cycles and focus on good enough to test iterations. Number 2, document any lessons learned for the next round of approximation. Why it matters. Instructional needs often evolve. SAM's strength is its ability to keep pace with real-world change. All right, so now that you have learned some key tips for implementing the SAM model in a project, I will cover 3 common pitfalls and how to avoid them. Pitfall number 1, treating SAM like a watered-down ADDIE. What happens? Teams follow SAM in name only by still working in long, linear phases with limited feedback. How to avoid it? Number 1, embrace true iteration. Build small, test fast, and revise quickly. Number 2, keep cycles short and focused. Don't wait until everything is perfect before showing it to stakeholders. Number 3, shift your mindset from finish each phase to improve with each pass. Pitfall number 2, skipping the savvy start or making it too formal. What happens? The kickoff becomes a stuffy meeting or is skipped entirely, losing SAM's creative spark. How to avoid it? Number 1, keep the savvy start collaborative and hands-on by including whiteboards, sticky notes, and rapid sketches. Number 2, include a mix of different perspectives, such as SMEs, learners, technology experts, and leadership. Number 3, focus on exploring ideas, not finalizing deliverables. Pitfall number 3, neglecting real user feedback. What happens? Designers rely solely on stakeholder input and skip testing with actual learners. How to avoid it? Involve end users early and often, even if it's with quick usability tests or feedback on prototypes. Number 2, watch how learners interact with the content, not just what they say. Number 3, use their feedback to drive design improvements, not just polish. And here's a pro tip. Build a habit of learning fast, not launching perfectly. That's the core spirit of SAM. I hope you have found this information about using the SAM model for rapid development helpful as you continue creating engaging and effective learning experiences. Please check out the SAM Model Guide resource in the show notes, which provides a comprehensive overview of what was covered in this episode. As a recap, we covered what the SAM model is, why you should choose it for rapid development, phases of the SAM model, tips for implementing the model in your projects, and common pitfalls and how to avoid them. In the future, I would recommend trying the phases of the SAM model on a small scale, especially if you have not used it before with your projects. As I close out this episode, I would like to share an inspiring quote by Connie Malamed. One of the most important areas we can develop as professionals is competence in assessing and sharing knowledge. Thank you for taking some time to listen to this podcast episode today. Your support means the world to me. If you'd like to help keep the podcast going, you can share it with a friend or colleague, leave a heartfelt review, or offer a monetary contribution. Every act of support, big or small, makes a difference, and I'm truly thankful for you.